There's on the third tackle. North Sydney are determined to try and put this, the game to bed as Burgess, bursts onto the line, onto the ball, and he's 10 metres out, from the line. And the fourth tackle, North Sydney got on the left-hand side. They got numbers. They got the ball away. They're still continuing the ball. Johnson diving. Does a big hurdle. I would have done you proud in the high jump of the Olympic Games. Incredible. He took him on and dived over the top of the Newtown two defenders and planted the ball over the line. So you could virtually just about say that looks like that could be the ball game for Newtown. 4-pointer there, 22 points to 6. But what a great try, Murray, from Johnson coming off that left wing.
Well, he really did actually. I reckon he premeditated. He came in and he was about 5 out. He thought, they're not going to get me if I go high here. He's a big, strong, strapping young lad. And he took off over the top, and they had no hope. By the time they saw him jump, he had the ball down, try time, and I've got to say, this one is over and done with.
Newtown have come back out. I believe they haven't stuck again to the coach's game plan. The first couple of minutes they did, it was very basic and simple. Murray hit the nail on the head. It was just a basic, straight up the middle, basic plan. They had it structured for a little while, and they just seem to get lost. There's no drive forward. Mortimer's trying his best, and
time 23 minutes to go. They're on 24 points to 16. And only just almost in front of the uprights here as they get up and play the ball. It comes across the field. Well, that looked like suspiciously a forward pass to me, but he got away with it as now they're caught right on the try line. As Newtown try and, get over the line, get some points, and throw it out to the big front row forward there. And they look like they've done it. They've finally got themselves a try. It's Mussey scored next to the goal. Uprights, and they're finally back on the board. 24 points to 10, 22 minutes to go, but they've got themselves maybe a 6 points there, so they've come back. But that was all come about because of the simple fact that the North Sydney players knocked over the centre here for Soto as he tried to chase his own kick and got hit with a late tackle. But it's good to see that they've got a bit of enthusiasm, Fred, that we're going to have another 10-minute session like they had in the first half.
One or two chases, North Sydney picked the ball up, and now we're back again. We're in the Newtown Jets half with the North Sydney Bears attacking their line, 25 metres out.
Vale doing well. He's sniffing around. He wants another one. Puts in the kick. Carney takes it like it slips Cashman. And he's away. We've got to race down the left-hand touchline. And he's winning it at the moment. Coming across his car. He can't get there. Justin Carney goes 95 to score a great try. And we've got a game on our hands here. 24-16. Kick to come. Newtown aren't lying down.
Well, you said it, Fred. You can't count them out, can you?
No, look, you can't count anybody out, especially this game. This Newtown, they are a good side. They're a strong side. They just seem a little bit disorientated out there at this present stage, and that's the only thing that's holding them back. Their go forward is starting to pick up a little bit. Mortimer proved it before. Last time he nearly made a break, but just couldn't get that ball out. Now North Sydney Bears, they're trying to follow them across. They haven't got any answer against some of the attack that Newtown is trying to put into place. And when they are, look, it's coming off. Prime example, their kick through, but that was an excellent try. And I'll tell you what, don't write them off again. They're coming back. They've still got a kick for goal at this present stage. And then one more try in it, and it's a 24 possible draw score again. They've got to score twice now to win. And look, as you said before, Murray and John, we've emphasised this is do or die. You lose here, and it's goodbye for the 2012 season. And we've got Mortimer lining up the kick here. Yep, flags are up. That's an extra 2 points. That's now we're down to 18 points to 24.
Well, Nicole, it happened right.
Taking it up, big Mossy Masso. Sorry, that was Alamai. His partner in crime in the front row for the Jets. Mossy's hanging out to the left. They go to the right hand side. Mortimer hits a loafer. A loafer.
Oh,
what are we got going on here?
He's going to rule a double movement.
Out of the way. Let's go.
Oh, no.
Mortimer taps.
Yes. Oh, that's one. Up now.
Look, sir, look.
Up now.
But he's begging him to give him the 4 points.
I thought a double movement. No, we penalised North Sydney. Newtown there attacking the line. Get him over there, Murray. Let's see where we can go from here.
They go right. Kara turns it inside. Mossy Masoe. His second try for the day. Yeah. they're still fighting back here, the Jets. Where's Selawini? Get him off the bench.
Yeah, Murray, I agree with you. Put Selawini on now. I think he could improve up the middle. North Sydney Bears, their forwards are starting to get a little bit tired. They're getting rattled. That was a planned move. Then you could see what was going on. And look, that was brilliant work by Newtown Jets. And look, Mortimer, he controlled it from the word go. Luckily, he got a penalty there. The players came over the top and break the ball out of his hand. Now we've still got another ball game. They come back and they've got, yes, the flags are up. They've got the kick. Now we've got 24 points to...
Well, they could be making my words here because it's, 14 and a half minutes to go to full time. It's 24 points to 18 as Mortimer's got the ball now. 40 metres out from the North Sydney line. The last tackle. He's the kicker, so what are they going to do now? They're going to swing it. They're going to, to kick the ball away to Johnson, and there's no one at home. And Johnson is just streaking way down the left-hand wing, and is he going to make it? No, he's humbled. 10 metres out, I thought he was a certain score in the corner. Just a repeat of what happened a moment ago with Carney. Johnson looked like he was going to be under the post there with no one at home, but now North Sydney 5 metres out on the attack. This is getting better by the minute. 13 minutes to go. North Sydney taking him on. They're 5 minutes out, throwing the ball around now as they're trying to get up the line. 2 metres is short as they get tackled. Third tackle, they're going to, throw this ball around. Vale's up even up there. Burgess barging at the line. He's held up a metre short. Right almost adjacent to the uprights. He's trying to untangle himself, get up there and play the ball. They finally get up and play the ball and swing it across the back line. And a dummy here. And they've scored. The halfback has gone in for North Sydney. And they've scored. Cara scored 5 minutes to the right-hand side of the uprights, and try after try. A try to Carney a minute ago for Newtown. And now Cara's returned the favour for North Sydney. Take them out to 28 points to 18. So it's going to be interesting here now. So that
unfortunately, to the fact of Newtown, we could see it here. North Sydney, like they had the overlap. They had 6 players to 3, and all you had to do was throw the dummy. It was a pretty basic play, and they've done that, and they come up with 4 points. And well, Newtown now have got to try and fight back again.
Well, how's the Newtown supporters now down there in front of you? Nicole is now the try is converted, and they've gone out to 30 points to 18. How's the crowd?
He's out there eventually, but is it a few minutes too late? Turning it upside is big Georgie Burgess. He was held for sure, and then he's put it down. He's playing his own game. But the referee, John Stone, says, no thanks, mate, go back. Here we go, field goal on. It's up, charge down, and he's picked it up. That's Big Mossy Lasso. He's got the arm free, and he's found his mate Eloy. The props are doing it themselves here for the Jets. Slow play the ball. Selawini wants it. This is where he excels. Boston. Oh, here the Jets fans. They're blowing up.
They're all in front of him, Murray. They're all in front of him.
Selawini wide to Henry, wants him back inside, eventually goes there. That was Vayoto. He barms off a couple, gives a pass inside to Mortimer, ducks through a couple, and he's through Mortimer. They won't catch him, and we've got a tie ball game here in New South Wales Cup. The Jets won't go away, and Daniel Mortimer shows he's all class.
Well, unbelievable, isn't it? Just unbelievable. When Mortimer, the smallest bloke on the field, just pushed away 3 of the biggest blokes of North Sydney, and he just broke through 35 metres out right in centre field, and so the sprint was on and the chase was on, and he scampered into the try line and got it over and planted it down. 2.5 minutes to go to full time. It's 30 points, to 28. This is going to be, he's going to kick can throw if he can convert his own try. Converts him right in front.
How are you down there, Nick? How's your eardrums going down there?
Newtown, they're going off down here. People are dancing on the seats. The coaching staff were jumping everywhere. Even I had my hands up in the air. I'm getting so pumped up with these guys.
He just shell-shocked as they stand there as Mortimer converts his own try. And it's 13 all, minute and a half to go to full time. Newtown again to get the ball back. They're going to ball was charged in and ended up being tackled on the halfway line. And here we go, back for the restart.
80 seconds to go. One of these teams cannot play on next week. Canterbury are just sitting there wishing these blokes belt themselves into oblivion. Selawini, what tricks does he have up his sleeves? Oh, the front row pair. That's big Alamai. He set up the try to Mortimer. Where's Masoe? That now is Cherrington. He said you didn't have a very good game, sir, the referee just before. Selawini darting, makes 10 and gets the penalty. Gets the penalty, Selawini, I told you. I told you needed to be out there 5 minutes before. 30 seconds to go. The clock ticking, 35 and counting. Mortimer, got to be a long kick. It's not going to go out. Oh, he hasn't put it out. He could have sealed the deal, but now the Bears have a chance. 23 seconds and counting. You have to think Keary and Carr are going to set him. Now we've got another penalty. This game's come to life. And I tell you what, this will be it. The time off. They're going to have one go here. The clock's still going. The arm's out. I hope that's the ground. People not stopping the clock because here we go. One play to go. The ball goes out. Touch judge says played here. That is 32 metres out. This will be the one play. They're going to have to sprint off their line, the Jets. It's going to have to be a field goal straight away. Here it is. Keely, he shoots. It's going to fall short. It does. It's going to go just dead. But that is it. And we have extra time here in the New South Wales Cup.
I said it inspired the Newtown players because they have just come back. Superbly led by Mortimer, to get them to a situation now where, we're back to square one. 5 minutes, each way, or whoever scores first. North Sydney kick off the restart.
So here we go at 5 minutes in the first period because it's an elimination final. We'll just keep playing. The Bulldogs will hope they play until about Tuesday afternoon. The Bulldogs are the team that this team will play. Whoever the winner is, and Selawini darts out of dummy half. He could be key here. He's fresh. Didn't play, only played about 9 minutes of this second half. He's got the fresh legs. He's going to get into acting half again. They're 40 metres out here. Mortimer, you'd think, is going to be the one that'll take the field goal for the Jets. They send it wide through a couple of hands. They break a tackle. They're over halfway now. Held up in the tackle. They come centre field. Hard onto the ball there, Sherrington. Pumping the legs. He got the ball free. Penalty.
There's a rake. There was 4 in a tackle then. That was silly play by North Sydney Bears. There was 4 players there. The referee was watching. We could almost read on his lips. He's saying he's held, fellas. The next, a hand come out, ripped that ball out. It's a penalty. Look, this is a
35 out. What's the story here? Mortimer take the shot on goal.
Is it going to be too far for Mortimer? Is it he's
out there?
He looks like he's going to, he's going to take the kick at goal.
You'd have to take the kick, wouldn't you? You'd have
to. Geez, I don't know. 35 out. Nicole, is there any breeze down there?
It is going to be behind them, so if anything, it's going to carry the ball over a bit for Mortimer here. But I don't know, 35 metres out. That's a big, big call.
Here it is, 35 out. He settles. He takes one last look at the uprights. He's 15 from the touchline. He comes in. He strikes it. It looks good off the post. He's got it. Newtown win. Newtown win an unbelievable game. They were dead and buried. I had them done. I had them in the coffin with the nails on. And they have fought back through that man, Daniel Mortimer. And off his boots they win. And they live on in New South Wales Cup football in 2012.
Yeah, Murray, he made up for that kick, that short kick that never went out and made touch in the vital moment in that second half. Mortimer's made up for it. He's kicked that goal 35 minutes.